And boom, we're back. A beautiful fall day out here in Florida. Here's a quick bike check. This is the GTR Team Pro bike. Back in the day, you already know me, Rim Brake Mafia, Velophilics gang. Hopefully this video turns out okay and the GoPro's not shooting up my nose like usual. Gotta find a better way to loop out of here because that sun glare is real today. Hopefully I get the click in on the first try. These pedals are super tight. I definitely started off in the wrong gear, but it's one take Corey over here, so we're not redoing that. I always love taking these road bikes off the road. It's what they're meant to do. And yeah, a little bit of echoey. That's always fun. Probably not too glamorous of a video on this one, but I don't know, I just got to get back in the swing of things. Everything going on, you know. Just trying to ease back into it. Usually in the fall, I'm in my prime. Like, you know, I'm at my most fit, you know, most conditioned, but this year with all my absences and setbacks, we are pretty much not where we're typically at, but no worries. Probably not racing cross again this year. It feels so weird to say that. Feels really weird to say that. Most of you that really know me know that I love racing cross. It's just something I love. I'll cut through this parking lot. Why I'm not doing it? I got a few reasons. One, the conditioning. I know people are just like, just go, you'll have fun, you never know. And they're right, cross is a riot, but I don't know, man. Moving out here originally, my goal was just to dominate and just become, you know, like state champion and all that for Florida. But I don't know, the dream's still there. But I still see it. It's just, I don't know, I gotta get it together. But until then, we're gonna be pumping out the videos. I know I always say the same thing in these, but it is what it is until it isn't. I know people hate when I say that too, but I've realized people are gonna hate no matter what, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. But I thank everybody for checking in on me and staying tuned in. It's always good when people are locked in on this channel. Gives me a purpose. So, not too bad. This bike's real relaxed fit-wise. Got it set up pretty much as an endurance. But this bike, I mean, if you can't win on this bike, I mean, you probably just can't win, so. Not to throw shots at anybody, but this bike's definitely set up for the win. It's so light, so nimble. I love these older bikes. The geometry of them is just insane. I don't know if you guys caught that fork, but really nice. You know, I'm a big fan of GT bicycles. Them and Fuji, just for the affordability and the performance you get out of them. Hopefully you guys don't mind a little bit of hurricane damage. I really don't want to go into the disaster zones. I don't want to glorify that. And again, I'm not taking shots at people that do that. I'm really not. You know, that's cool if you want to do that, and you know, I should probably be doing that as well, but I don't know, it's just something about everybody losing like their lifelong stuff, you know. I don't want to have that replayed if somebody accidentally discovers the video. Not sure what I'm gonna name this title wise, but I don't really care either. These videos are just for fun, even though the goal would be to monetize the channel, but not at the expense of others. I just wasn't raised like that. But enough of my yapping. Let's get the vlog cracking. I wonder if we got wheelies on this bike. I'll have to try. It's really light, so it might pick up. It might catch me off guard. I don't want to loop out on the vlog. That would be awkward. No more than uploading this though. So there's that. As you can see, pretty much returned to normal. People are panic purchasing gas. So that's always fun, but hopefully that all subsides. But the silver lining in that is, you know, get people to ride the bikes. Roads are mostly open. I know that's not really showing it here because I'm cutting through the parking lot, but really, take my word for it, roads are open, but some streets are clogged just because of the debris. Let's see what we got going on over here. I'm gonna do a little bit of cut. That was good. We got. All right, all right. Little romantic moment right there. GoPro probably did not catch that though. It's a problem with the GoPro. Could be a user setup too, because I'm like filming in hyper view and it's already backed out. I don't know, whatever. We're gonna get it. Hopefully this is all coming out great. I shouldn't have the GoPro pointed up my nose anymore. Hopefully it's not bouncing around. I did kind of make my own screw. I don't know how I feel about it, but I just had to stop using the thumb wheels because I'm lazy and I just use the microphone with the media mod. Now I know that it's more immersive when you use the foamy, but it's so, oh god, picking up debris on the bike. It's just so time consuming to like take off the foam, put the foam back on, and I don't know, you have to like really like rubber band it and add dead cats, and it just sounds like I need another GoPro for all that setup. But thought about using that FEMA check for the that other POV camera, I forget what it's called, the DJI 5, but I don't know, man. It's like, why bother? I just use the GoPro until I can't use it anymore. I mean, like a year and a half ago, we were just using the GoPro 3 Plus, you know? So, I don't know. I don't think it really matters. Oh man, the sun glare. Oh, I always forget about the sun glare. You're riding in the wrong direction. Nobody's gonna watch your videos. That's fine, they weren't watching them anyways. I don't know, I feel like the dialogue though, like, that should be made for something. I don't know. Maybe one day we'll get our act together and we'll go full production. We'll get on Amazon Prime videos. I doubt it. I shouldn't say I doubt it, you know, that would be cool. I'm doubting, you know, the gift, you know. A lot of people just make it off mere talent. I've always felt like I had the gift, you know what I mean? Who are you honking at? Somebody was honking at me. Don't honk at the Florida bike blogger. He's crazy. He's a maniac. A maniac. Let's see if we got these wheelies. Oh, shish kebab. We unclipped. Like I said, this bike is really light. The front end, I mean, barely, just one little fucking, oops, there I go cussing. One little nudge, the whole front comes up. Love that. Brakes are really tight, wow. Alex, thanks for setting this bike up like that for me, bud. He's the one that showed me really how to dial in my brakes. I've had like other friends try and explain it to me, but I never really paid attention until I was on my own. And then when I was on my own, I acted brand new because I didn't know what to do. And that's part of the reason why I'm not really racing cross, because I had the greatest support network back when I was doing this cyclocross Chicago Cup series. I had my boy Nolan, shout out Nolan, dialing in the bikes during the pre-rides, doing my tubulars. Like, did not realize at the time how good I had it until I didn't. But we're catching into more storm debris, but I really want to find, you know, I got to be more independent, I guess. Maybe I'll start trying to glue my own tubulars. I don't know. I just don't want to spend the money and mess it up and then have to spend more money to get it fixed. It's part of the process, I guess. But I am hopeful. You know, again, the goal is really to become the state champion for cyclocross in Florida. That is something that I don't think I'm gonna let go anytime soon. Now people are like, yeah, you couldn't even do it in Illinois. Yeah, you're right about that. I was almost the points leader, but just ended up getting in my head. You know, my mom had passed away at the time, and I don't know, my heart was not into it. But now, after being a savage out here in Florida, JK, I just feel like, you know, this unfinished business, and it needs to get finished, you know? And if we don't do it, you know, we don't do it. But I just, you know, comes back to the thing, I don't want to have regrets on my deathbed. I really don't. I want to know that I did everything I could. Let's see if we get a nice view to end the vlog here. Not sure on the time. Usually I try and gauge it from my Garmin, but we didn't bring the Garmin. We out here freelancing. Hopefully these people don't mind. I'm like pulling right up to their house. Not the greatest view, but we'll take it. Hopefully that's not looking up my nose anymore. Really self-conscious about doing that again. But remember, folks, it's not what you're riding, but where you're going. And I think we're going to the Gandied later.